right, kiddos, come down. I've been calling this the lamb service for many, many years now. Jesus said, feed my lambs. So I'm like one, I said the Lord is my shepherd because I'm like his sheep. He's my shepherd. You're still just young. Well, I'm glad that you're here. It's good to see you. Good looking group. I've mentioned to you several things. The card-rise blocks that Harper helped me with last week is something that I built. This is a little more elaborate. I don't know if I've retained these skills as a carpenter, but I've got a wooden box here that I made. These blocks, I actually made them as well. And so I was very excited about that and trying to learn something. I have to confess that my brother's a better carpenter than I. But there's nothing in this. Can you see it's just empty? Hello? 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 It's empty. And it's got some colors on it. What color is that?
Red.
That's red. What color is that?
Green.
Green? Blue. All right, I've got some blocks here. What color is that one? I want to be talking in the sermon today about what's important, or the most important thing. So I would say, just for the point of this lesson, let's say that this red block was the most important. I put it on there first. When I was putting things together, have you ever seen a toy like that, maybe in the nursery area, or maybe when you were a little kid, and you had to put on the rings on a stick that were all colored, but they had to be a certain size. You get big, little, or you start little and go big, and different. So these are all the same size, but they're different colors. Now, sometimes we forget what the most important thing is. And God wants us to be the most important thing in our lives. Someone came to Jesus one time and they said, what is the greatest commandment? And Jesus said, love God with all that you have. Love God with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. He said that's the most important thing. Watch this. I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to cover up the blue one, and I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to cover up the green one, and I'm going to turn it and cover up the red one. Sometimes we feel like we got everything the way it's supposed to be, but we forget the most important part. We should not do that. It's easy for us to do. Let me show you something. Yeah. We want to raise it up. Look at there. Instead of the red one first, the most important is the green one. And then the blue one, what comes next? The red. Uh-oh. Where's it at? I've forgotten it. It's gone. I've lost it. The most important one. There's green, there's blue. Where do you think it's at? No, it's not in there. It's over here. And maybe since it's the most important thing, we should put it right here on the top. I didn't show you what was in the basket all along, did I? Well, that was so it fit in just like that. In this trick, the red block is the most important one. The most important thing in our lives is to love God with everything we've got. Okay? You're having way too much fun. All right, everybody go sit back with wherever you were at. What a joy.